What's good, YouTube? It's your man BG Tech Life, and as you can see, we got the Pixel 9 Pro XL on deck. And I've been using this device for 3 months now. It's already been 3 months of the Pixel 9 series. So we got to talk about how I feel about this device. And I might just say MVP, but let's get into it in this video. Okay, YouTube, we starting to get into long-term use of the Pixel 9 Pro XL. I had this device 3 months. I can really set the scene about how I feel about this device and how I feel about it compared to other devices on the market that I've used and had in-house. And the theme of this video, honestly, is this is the most valuable player, or you want to call it the most valuable smartphone of 2024. Not saying it's the best smartphone of 2024, but I feel like this device did more for its manufacturer than any other device did for that manufacturer in 2024. Like we talk about the big three, Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra, a great device, but the S23 Ultra was already great. So it wasn't too many steps made in any direction with the S24 Ultra. Had a couple design changes, but it wasn't monumental for the brand. We already had a great device the year before. iPhone 16 Pro didn't change much from iPhone 15 Pro, and they still waiting on features. But this device actually offered Google something different. This device actually moved the flag forward for Google and Android users, and here's why. Now, first and foremost, the thing that got this device hot and everybody noticed is the new design. I will say that, it still looked like a Pixel, but Pixel 6, Pixel 7, Pixel 8 look just alike. Pixel 9 is a little bit different with the flat size and the changes to the camera bar, and everybody loved it, and everybody loved the colors. So the new design on this Pixel is different but the same. It still looked like a Pixel, but it was different enough to captivate everybody and say that the design on this device was fire. And a lot of us, I feel like it's kind of like the perfect pure Android aesthetic when it comes to the build. It looks really good. It kind of mixes the Nexuses with the Pixels. I just think this is a great looking pure Android device. This is what a Pixel should look like. Okay, so now we're going to talk about performance and thermals, guys. And to be honest, the Tensor G4 is not the best processor out. It's definitely not. In previous years on Pixels and previous Tensors, there were thermal issues with devices. It seemed like the Pixel 6, 7, and 8 had a lot of the same issues over and over again. But this year, even with the Tensor G4 not being the best processor out, I haven't had any of the issues that I've had with previous Pixels. The thermals on this device are really good. The battery life is really good on this device. The usability every day is super solid. It's smooth. It's a consistent device. I can't say that about all prior Pixel use. So even though the Tensor G4 is not the best processor out this year, at the same time, with everyday use and using it like a smartphone, you don't hit a ceiling. It's not glitching. It's not having issues. It's not freezing up. The device doesn't feel underpowered. So you can really say that this year you had a problem-free Pixel. Now, we're not going to get out here and say, we're going to benchmark it against all these devices. No, but we're going to say that as far as usability go, we had a good time. We didn't have a lot of issues. So I really like that fluid at stock Android with no issues. I'm really enjoying using this specific Pixel this year without a lot of headaches. Also, when it comes to the AI race, artificial intelligence has been a big selling point for about the last 2 years for all of these smartphones. And Samsung has been right in the AI race, right behind Google, because they're getting a lot of their software and their information on AI from Google. But Apple is really delayed and really dropping the ball when it comes to that Apple intelligence. So when it comes to artificial intelligence and using this device, guys, this is actually probably the most artificial intelligence AI packed device in 2024. Now, I'm not saying that everybody wants AI devices, but a lot of companies stood on AI, Apple, Samsung, and Google, but Google is really delivering. The Pixel 9 Pro XL came out the box with a lot of AI features and a lot of little cool AI things you could do, and Gemini packed in, and a year free of Gemini for those that bought this device. And we still getting updates that's updating Gemini and making it better and making the experience better. So when it comes to AI, Google is definitely in first place. Now, last but not least, I would just like to speak on the front-facing camera. They actually put a 42 megapixel front-facing camera in the Pixel 9 Pro line. And I feel like this is probably the most powerful front-facing camera I've had or came in contact with on the smartphone. I really feel like the 4K on the front-facing camera can almost get over at some good A-roll, especially with the right lighting. It takes great selfies, and you can get a nice wide selfie. So when it comes to smartphones in 2024, I feel like, yeah, I'm not going to say that this is the best device of 2024, but I will say that the Pixel 9 Pro series moved the Google flag a lot further than the other manufacturers' devices and flagships moved their flag this year. Their flag is probably right next to last year's flag, and Google moved theirs a little farther with a new design and at least performance that you don't have any issues with, no thermal problems. It's just feeling really good over at Google. If they could get this processor a little more dialed in, they're going to be really giving out some real competition next year. It's your boy BG Tech Life. This is why I think that the Pixel 9 Pro XL is the most valuable smartphone of 2024. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. I'm out. Peace.